Some coaches think asking for help means they're not good enough, that somehow needing support exposes a gap in their competence. It's exactly the opposite. The coaches I know who are truly thriving, the ones whose clients experience real transformation, they all have someone in their corner, a supervisor, a mentor coach, usually both. The ones who struggle, they're trying to figure it all out alone. I've had coaches come to me and say, I don't want anyone to see my sessions because then they'll know I'm not as good as they think I am. And I get it. There's vulnerability in that. But here's what I tell them. Every MCC I know, every single one, still has supervision, still gets feedback on their coaching, not because they're inadequate, because they're professionals. Think about it this way. Doctors consult with other doctors. Attorneys confer with colleagues on complex cases. Therapists have their own therapists and supervisors. The more skilled you become, the more you recognize what you can't see on your own. Here's something significant in the 2025 update. ICF didn't just suggest you get support. They wrote it directly into the competency definition itself. The definition now says coaches work with coaching supervisors or mentor coaches as needed. That language wasn't there before. They made it explicit because they want to be crystal clear. This is part of how professionals practice. You're not checking a box. You're living into what it means to be a coach who takes their development seriously. ICF puts it this way. Seeks help from outside sources when necessary. Notice what that does. It takes reaching out for support, something that might feel personal, even uncomfortable, and positions it as professional competency. This isn't nice to have. It's now something you're assessed on. When you recognize you need perspective and you go get it, that's you demonstrating competency. Now, supervision and mentor coaching aren't the same thing, and you need both for different reasons. Supervision is a space where you bring in your client cases confidentially and you reflect with a trained supervisor. It's like coaching on your coaching. You talk through your challenges, your successes, what's showing up for you as you work with clients. It's about your growth as a practitioner, personal, professional, and ethical. Mentor coaching is different. A mentor coach observes your actual sessions and gives you direct feedback on your skills, specifically aligned with ICF competencies. It's about technique, demonstration, getting ready for certification, or sharpening what you already have. You need both. One supports who you're becoming. The other develops what you're doing. Here's a mistake I see often. Coaches tell themselves, I'll get supervision when I really need it. And what happens? They wait until something goes sideways, until they're stuck with a client, until they're exhausted or confused or questioning everything. By then, you're in crisis mode. The time to build support isn't when you're drowning, it's before you even get in the water. This is about prevention, not intervention. Consistent development, not emergency rescue. Make supervision a regular part of your practice, not something you scramble for when things fall apart. So here's what I want you to take from this. Reaching out for help doesn't signal that something's wrong with you. It signals that you take your craft seriously. It shows professional maturity. We're moving away from this idea of the coach as the lone expert, the person who has all the answers and never struggles. That image was never real anyway. What's real is continuous learning and community, coaches who grow together, who hold mirrors up for each other. Supervision helps us see ourselves clearly. But there's something specific we often miss. something that lives in all of us, whether we like it or not. Our own biases. That's next.